Good morning and welcome to Thought for the Day. My name's Claire Aston. It's quite strange recording this because it's before the Queen's funeral, and yet you'll be listening or watching to this after the Queen's funeral. So I've chosen a psalm, Psalm 5, which is described as a lament psalm. I'll start by reading it, and bear in mind that in my version it starts rather brilliantly with the advice to the leader for the flutes. A Psalm of David. So Psalm 5. Give ear to my words, O Lord. Give heed to my sighing. Listen to the sound of my cry, my King and my God. For to you I pray. O Lord, in the morning you hear my voice. In the morning I plead my case to you and watch. For you are not a God who delights in wickedness. Evil will not sojourn with you. The boastful will not stand before your eyes. You hate all evildoers. You destroy those who speak lies. The Lord abhors the bloodthirsty and deceitful. But I, through the abundance of your steadfast love, will enter your house. I will bow down towards your holy temple in awe of you. Lead me, O Lord, in your righteousness. Because of my enemies, make your way straight before me. For there is no truth in their mouths. Their hearts are destruction. Their throats are open graves, and they flatter with their tongues. Make them bear their guilt, O God. Let them fall by their own counsels. Because of their many transgressions, cast them out, for they have rebelled against you. But let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them ever sing for joy. Spread your protection over them, so that those who love your name may exult in you. For you bless the righteous, O Lord, and you cover them with favour as with a shield. Isn't that a fantastic last verse? You cover them with favour as with a shield. Maybe this morning, imagine that shield protecting you. I don't know what your thoughts and emotions are this Tuesday morning when you're listening to this. It's quite a strange time as a country, as a nation. But what I love about the Psalms in general, and all of David's Psalms, is that they acknowledge the place that emotion has in our faith journey. They don't pretend that at times we cry out, we shout, we moan, we complain. One of the commentaries I read described this as not just a lament psalm, but a complaint psalm. How David is complaining about wicked men using their words to hurt the righteous. David comes to God, though, every morning, and that's what God calls us to do, to plead our case to him and watch as he replies. I don't know what it is you want to complain about this morning. I don't know whether there's anyone who you might say there is no truth in their mouths and their hearts are destruction. There certainly is on a global scale, but sometimes there are people in our own lives that just knock us off our perch or make life difficult. David pleads to God every morning. He reminds us all to take refuge in you and rejoice. So whilst he complains, whilst he laments, he also does so in the confidence that God will deliver us. So this morning, whatever your thoughts, whatever your emotions at this time of change, I pray that you will be able to take refuge in God and rejoice, that you might know God spreading your protection over you, him covering us with favour as with a shield. Amen.